bridge. Here we go.
It's such a good shot, though.
Yeah, off there to the right. Oh, you know, I knew I should have wiped your dashboard when we went to Sunoco.
Look at those stands.
My God, it's bigger than Albany-Saratoga.
Oh yeah, the racing is
Sprint cars this Saturday. You ready, bud?
Yep.
Let's do this. It's much bigger than Albany-Saratoga. It's a lot better. You have turns 3 and 4 over here. Got what they could use as a pit road right there. Not about there, but they're probably not going to. They have a little mini victory lane right there in the center. And the flagger stands just here where this pole is. Yeah, turns 1 and 2 right here. See the tractors and trucks going out, grading down and getting the dirt just right. I just love how this is actually real country. It's like you can literally see it change from city suburbia to actual countryside as you head out here. At one point they were getting the music set up and they played country music for a second of stereo circuit. And then over there is where they work on the cars. Which, look at the colors. Doesn't that just say America? Yeah, red, white, and blue, baby. Oh my God, that kid doesn't have his shirt on. Oh well. Yeah, we're just waiting for him to start the preliminaries, and then we're gonna get to see some racing here. Looks like they brought the sprint cars out early. They're probably gonna start with some heat races. I think they might have a few that were from Albany-Saratoga as well here. Like, you know, they look familiar. I don't know if maybe they didn't want to go back to Albany-Saratoga and they wanted to come to a different track. I mean, it is bigger. I don't think we saw the 89.
No.
But I saw the number 1 car that was out earlier. And oh, you know it's getting close. See, they had cars out here, but they're not coming back around. What are they?
They go right off over there, if you see.
Yeah, I see that. It's like, are they just getting a practice lap, probably?
They probably are just getting them used to the track real quick.
And quick practice, no qualify, good luck.
Yeah.
So, this is actually my first time at the track. You've been here before.
Yeah.
Insights, go. What's it like?
Compared to Albany-Saratoga, they haul ass. I can tell you that much. They really haul on this one. Racing seems to be just as intense, and it's definitely interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that hasn't changed is they still have a bunch of old vehicles driving around the track. I mean, they have, like, look at that. That's got to be like a late 80s, early 90s Sierra 1500 over there. And I mean, I know my friend Kristen has a 96 Chevy, and she's probably got like one of the oldest trucks that out of everybody that we know.
Harley Davidson, alright.
What?
One of his sponsors, Harley Davidson.
Well, the number 1 car that was just out here, they're all Harley Davidson.
Impressive.
Yeah. Imagine if they had a Harley sign out here somewhere, because, you know.
They probably do somewhere, probably.
Well, they don't. I mean, they have a couple small ones. Like, I know it's kind of hard to see, but they have one for an auto place.
Sunoco.
They have 3 for a Verdi. Yep, he's got a Sunoco sticker on it.
Using air tires.
Yeah. But, I mean, even this track, they have different sponsors than Albany-Saratoga, but they got some big ones. Like, they got Rock Auto. They have Benjamin Moore Paints. Wait, what?
The Lucas Oil, that black truck on the back.
Oh, yeah, that's for the series.
Yeah.
That's for the series, because the series is here. They must have gotten a new truck for just this series. because they had a different GMC when we were at Albany-Saratoga for the sprint cars.
Yeah.
I think this is a different class of Lucas Oil, though.
Well, this is URC, which is United Racing Association, I want to say.
United Racing Cup, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, but they're still getting ready. It's getting closer. People are starting to smoke their cigarettes.
Even though there's clearly a sign right over on that pillar that says no smoking.
I don't think they really enforce it that much. And then it looks like we know what our pace truck for the night is already. That Dodge Ram 2500 right there in the center of your picture. No logos, no fanfare, but you know. I got the flags up. We're almost ready to go.
Double roll out of fun.
So they're doing heat races, which is like basically 1 or 2 laps, and kind of gives the cars a feel for the track, and I guess it gives the audience a preview as well. And I kind of like that because I'm seeing cars here that I recognize from Albany-Saratoga that are also coming out here. Like that car, it's not an Albany-Saratoga local racer, but he was around last year when the sprint cars came in with the Lucas Oil series, which is actually pretty nice. Oh, you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just look for the sponsors and who I think is good out of what I see. Speaking of which, I mentioned 99, yes, they were at Saratoga. But one thing I just noticed, I don't see it anymore though, unless they tuck behind a sign or something, but I mentioned earlier when we were talking about that tan GMC truck over there, how one of our friends has a 96 Chevy. Oh wait, there it is. It's right over there on the other side of the flag stand. Look, there's one just like it. Only it has a $125 cab instead of just a regular cab. Right color and everything. Except for the front grille. Theirs looks a little different. How about that? What are the odds? They got some pretty good. It looks like they have a couple local sponsors on there too. Is that just me or?
No, there's a couple.
Wow. And yet they're a national touring series.
Right down here in front there.
And we don't mean like just like local Napa stores, because Napa's all over. We're talking like actual local, like specifically our area on these sprint cars. That's pretty amazing. He's upside down! Oh, and the other car just hit him. Oh my God! Wow, who said racing was safe? And this is only the heat races, and I don't even know. They got all the trucks out there. Kristen's look-alike. They got three of them out. Red flag. Ugh, smell the exhaust. And more coming out. That's impressive. Like the one flipped over and the other had nowhere to go.
Honestly, the second
He's all right. They're good. They're both okay.
Honestly, when the one hit the wall, like I almost had a feeling that kind of was going to happen, just because of the way
he had nowhere to go.
Yeah.
He had nowhere to go. He was riding it too hard, and it was too late getting out of gas.
Yeah.
Well, he was kind of dead stuck. Had no choice. Oh, he's out. Probably, maybe a little bit. He's got some top wing damage. That's pretty much the most of it, because he just flipped over. That's probably going to be most of the damage. And most of these racing teams, they come with two spoilers on the top, or 2 wings. I mean, if Verizon IndyCar Series does, so does the other. Well, obviously, they're ending the heat race there, because they were on the last lap anyway. They don't even give points on those, so it's like, you know. But they're pushing more out. Over there, turn 3.
They might just push them and bring them back.
No, they're new. They're starting them. See this green car with the K&N on the front? He wasn't out before. They're doing another one. See? 5G wasn't out. Because if they're not starting the others, why would they start the one?
It's Charles.
Yeah, see, they're pushing more out.
Time to get this party started.
Pro Stocks qualifying. Here we go.
Joslin is right behind him. Oh, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out, look out. 16, 116 into the turn, and we're going to get a yellow.
Whoa, whoa, where was that? Where was that? Was that turn 3?
Yeah.
I think I might have caught that.
See that coming? That was DeLeese in the 116 who
Where'd he go?
right in front. I believe in front of Casey.
Oh,
when
safety
they went down
trucks,
into
where'd he
turn
go?
3, and he slowed down on the bottom of the racetrack. And
I don't even see him.
absolutely no place to go, and give him a little bump over there. And
Wow.
he was turn to the right, turn to the left, turn to the right, turn to the left.
I can just barely see him on my camera now.
Grass on the infield, and no real impact. So it just kicked up some sod. That's all. He should be able to get back in it.
Oh, that's good. Look there on the 40X power zoom of the 48 car in the second qualifying race for Pro Stocks. He spun out earlier in turn 4, and he's still in turn 2 now, and they're hooking him up to the back of that Ford tow truck there. Although it seems like they're having a little bit of trouble hooking him up there. Or they were for a while. They got him connected now, but they're still standing around it trying to figure it out. It looks like, because, well, actually, no, they got it hooked up, but it doesn't look like he has too much damage. He probably just went too hard, and the first turn, that's the first accident that he went in, that's probably what happened. But now, he probably broke something heading in there, because if he would be able, if he could drive it out of there, I'm sure he would. Once they get this guy out, they're gonna do green flag. You know, Pat and I were just talking about this a minute ago, but when we came in on the highway, there's actually a McDonald's right over there on the other side of the trees. And if you take a look right on the other side of that tree, you can actually see the huge sign they put up. So therefore, they don't need to pay for advertising. Pretty smart. So all they have to do is just keep the power supplied going, you know, with their electric bill. I mean, it's high enough you can see it from the thruway in, thruway out, as well as over here at the Speedway. Especially when you're leaving with the late night cravings, you know, when you see those golden arches, it's like, yeah.
White flag high in the air.
White flag up there. Green. Well, I guess it's going to green / white and checkered instead of green, white, checkered.
Oh, because he's still not off track yet.
Oh. But they're still doing one more lap to go, so they might as well just end it here. I would keep it going and do green, white, checkered personally, but...
Jesse Wilson all over the front row. Silver style restart here at Track and Champions. Road Davis got into the back of the Holland Force.
What the?
They went around down in turn 4.
One of them went a little too
And
long.
Well, one got into the other.
So they'll get them separated as
Were they up in the front?
technical staff heads that way.
I think they were up in the front. They were the... Oh, wait, no, they weren't.
Oh, wait, no, they were around.
They were...
A little bit wild out there.
I thought they were the two front
Right now,
runners.
these guys really, let's see, what are we doing here?
Wow,
We're looking at
50-50
really
girl.
been fast out here. It looks like they're about a second off of what they were here last
Wow.
week. Of course,
They're getting the tow trucks out. Here they come. Ford, Chevys, and all.
into this second. Barrett is third.
qualifiers are officially done.
34,
And-
and watch he'll wipe out, I bet, at least once.
I'm betting that 48, if he comes back out, he'll be in it. But here we go. Qualifiers are done. The lights are on. Beautiful night. No rain. Even grandstands. And we're actually further away from the track than Albany-Saratoga. So this is actually a lot better. I hate to say it, my friend, but you were right. You were right. The only problem is it's too far out.
It's only an hour.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you know.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, I mean, instead of just a half hour, instead of just a 20-minute drive, you have to drive an hour and, you know, hour 20 if you don't pay tolls.
Who knew? Really, right? It doesn't matter.
Well, let's see what happens here. First big stuff of the night. Reach up there, pull them belts tight. One more time. Are you actually doing it? All right, here we go. Green flag in the air.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Oh, that was a good backfire. Did you let one rip? Really? It smells here for some reason. That guy just drove through the grass.
Make your way back onto the speedway. And one of them, I think that's Johnny Young.
Whoa, oh, now he's got a flat. Look, he's lopsided. He's lopsided.
They'll rejoin 14. Looks like.
Actually, no, it doesn't look like he has a flat, but he lopsided for a second.
3B down in the turn. Left rear flat on the 14 of Johnny Young. It looks like the left.
Oh, there's another one pulling off. How about that? The black car.
Ziegler apparently got another flat, too.
Oh, yeah. They're now, if they both got a flat around the same area, something must have been on the track. Although I highly doubt it. But, I mean, seeing him lopsided, he must have had a flat. No doubt about it. So you think he's going to do it again?
He might. I mean, honestly, like last time, he might.
Well, I mean, he's keeping pace pretty well.
Yeah. If he gets too quick like last
See,
time.
the thing is,
I can remember back in the early.
Pat is saying the 34 car, last time he was here at Fonda, they were under caution like they are now, trying to catch up to the field. He must have been the caution or must have been farther behind.
He spun out, and then under caution, he spun out again right in turn one.
But he didn't have anything broken and no flat tires.
No.
Just got a little loose.
Yeah, both times.
Johnny Young's on the move. Here he comes.
Well, I don't know though. I mean, I highly doubt that. I mean, it's nothing like Juan Pablo Montoya at Daytona hitting the jet dryer during the Daytona 500 at like 11 o'clock at night, but still. Oh, it didn't happen this time because they're back to green.
Green is out. Joe Chris says go. Lane now. He can look inside going down the backstretch. Robbie Canarda dives inside of Steve Young.
The track is so big and things go so fast. There aren't many cautions that are really noteworthy. I had a debris one there in turn one. Nothing much. 2 to go. That's about a 5-6 second lead on a whole field.
The young gun from Gloversville, backstretch they
See
run
if we
to
can
turn 3. Joey
pull up our
Wilson's
timer
car,
here.
big lead, now down to 3 or 4 car
See if we
lengths.
can
White flag coming out, 1 to go.
get him here.
14 down and 1 to go. If they go charging into turn number 1. Now Bernard is there, right on the back road. Wilson bombs on the right.
Whoa, it's the big one.
34 just hit the wall.
Whoa, is there another one?
3 of them all together just wiped out.
Wow.
34.
I was paying attention to my clock. I didn't even see that.
34.
If I saw them bunching up, which probably is what happened, I probably would have zoomed right in. I think I got it though.
I told you though, 34 wiped out.
But it didn't wipe out under caution. But you still win.
Yeah.
You still win. You still win. he's moving though.
Steve Costleman's 52.
He's moving, that's good.
Behind the wall. I think I heard that on the track radio. That he had gone behind the wall.
Oh, they're bringing. Oh.
So Wilson being
Yep, there he goes. There he goes. He's gone.
Number 2 position.
He's gone.
Steve Young third.
See what's up there. It's like they must have all bunched up in turns 1 and 2, and then they just had nowhere to go. One guy probably got loose and
Who is fifth.
just slammed. Checkered flag coming out this time. We just got off caution. Green and white waved at the same time. Whoa!
Saturday's over there mowing the lawn down on the inside.
Wow. Oh, he's running. Oh, why can't we have a lawnmower that sounds like that? Yeah, well, let's see. They're both coming across. They're gonna finish last. Oh, he was last, but he's not last now.
By the big finish.
And wow, he was up in the front all night. Oh yeah, the modified sportsmen are up now. These guys are the loudest cars they got here. Who do you like out of this bunch?
Of these guys particularly,
Right now.
well, of the modifies, I know Ronnie. If Ronnie Johnson's in it, he's pretty damn
What
good.
number is he?
He's one the RJ, but he doesn't look like he's in this one. But
I think they got.
no, he's not in it.
The 312 is pretty good. I like the 312 there. They might have more coming though. Either way though,
Nope, that's the set.
I'd go for the guy who's all the way there in the back, if anything. If not, maybe the 14. That's who I'd pick. Let's see what happens. 2 to go here. And that 56 car has like, he has a humongo lead. And then the 312 car is still very new. At least
He's passed by everybody now.
he's new, but he's got to step up his pace here. Let's see how big this guy's lead is now. That's almost 9 seconds. Let's see how it is when he comes to the finish lag here. Nine and a half seconds roughly. That's pretty impressive. And that guy obviously coming in last.
I mean, if he really wants,
He was 1 lap behind actually.
This URC is here with
There's
us.
any more laps on second.
Wow, that went quickly.
Turn him around down in turn 1.
So 4 cylinders are out and he already got a lick. Here's what Miss URC looks like. For those that are curious, it looks a lot like. God, there's nothing going on. Why are you shrieking, man?
Just the fact that they're like
Yeah.
spitting out constantly. That's
Yeah, well, they're 4 cylinders.
No start. Kenny Hollenbeck. Too eager. Outside the race.
No start.
Got here in the fire.
Too crazy. And this guy, look at this. Get a load of this guy. He's still driving like it's a Sunday drive. I mean, I see it's a Saturn body, but come on.
that one might come back to this.
Oh yeah, they have 5 out now. There were 6 they started with. Yeah, basically that guy, he had some engine trouble.
So the hitman out in front, Kenny Hollenbeck's outside of him.
Okay, now here we go.
Had experience a lot of Kenny Hallbeck just circles the
That's
wagon
sad.
out there as he goes charging high on the outside. Trying to come back.
Yellow and blue car pulled off. It just couldn't do it.
Kind of backing it off.
Come around McDonald's turn 3, off into turn 4.
3 and 4, but gonna run on a racetrack.
Count back turn 4. And the white Dodge one.
He just got started a little late.
Number 9.
Man's gonna be third.
And that's it. One car for every cylinder. And that's it. There they go. Rolling off and into the pits as they bring on the big boys. Now, earlier I said that they were the loudest ones. These are actually the loudest ones because they have bigger engines.
Yep, big blocks.
So like 350s and 454s.
Yeah.
Probably mostly 350s. Underway!
William August.
Victory lane
Welcome
for
back to
the
Victory Lane here at the track.
modified
Thank you.
sport there, right? Modified sport.
Yeah.
You know, we start
And then they got the 4-cylinder there, winner, the number 12,
work with, but
pulling in as well, right behind them. They're talking to the 50 car right now.
hopefully I can take a championship this year. What do you got think tonight?
There we go. Well, night has fallen, like really fallen. You can tell there from McDonald's turn 3. And just took a walk around the track, you know, get the legs loose and everything from sitting on the wood here. And believe it or not, this is actually larger than you expect when you're walking around. Like, oh, turn 3's right over there, turn 4, and then turn 1's right over there. What was that, like 5 minutes or so?
Give or take.
Because I went from here all the way over there, and then all the way back, and then over there, and that's not as far, but still.
Plus, they still have a mini grandstand over in the left, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I went all the way down there to the cow building. All the way down, that's why it took that long. I mean, at least they have like 2 snack bars. Of course, one's bigger than the other. But here's the real truth that night has fallen. You can literally see all the mosquitoes just hanging out under the lights. Just all underneath. And it's the same over there in turn 1. They're all around a lot of the lights. I think there's, I don't know, it looks like there's one on the backstretch there, like right over there too.
Yeah, it looks like there's
Straight there, straight over there. You can see a couple floating around. This is funny. We're like so bored we don't have anyone coming with us. This is what we do. We look for the mosquitoes. And it's nice that even though it's a little bit of a bummer that we don't have lights in the grandstands, it's kind of nice because it keeps all the bug stacks are coming up here. Let's see how they do. We already had a victory lane ceremony for 3 cars. And I think we have, what do we have, 2 more to go?
I believe so, plus the sprints.
I hope they do the sprints beforehand.
I have a funny feeling they might save them for last. I hope
Oh no.
only because of how quick they go, pretty much. Like,
Oh.
pretty much once they get going, they'll be going right along.
Yeah, but still, you gotta see how late it gets. Hopefully not too late. So they finally got them out. They did a track grading. These are pro stocks.
Yeah.
And I actually used to drive one of those. Well, not really, but I mean, I had a car that had the same type of body. It was a 96 Monte Carlo LS. So obviously it wasn't like top of the line. It was like actually base model. But, you know, it had a couple options like the dual zone climate. Basically, that's the only option it had. But, I mean, you know, it's kind of weird seeing cars that look a lot like your first, as well as ones that look like your dad's Impala. And, I don't know, one of them kind of looks like a like a Trans Am a little bit with the Pontiac hood scoop. I mean, like that's just the body though. And a lot of these actually don't have the logo on the front, or they might just be using the body, like that one right there, the 49R of Yessi. That might be it's a Pontiac body, but it may be a Chevy or a Ford or a SRT engine. It may even be a Chrysler. 34, 715, and I also might go for that Pontiac there, the green one, the 43R. And the 716 looks cool, but like I said, I know nothing about these. Are there any that you know?
Not really too much. Like I kind of know.
So we're both clueless.
I don't know the drivers, but like I know some of them have been seen them up that Albany-Saratoga, a couple of them.
Well, we'll see what happens. Go figure. We don't know what we're talking about. That was 5 wide.
Right in front of a good part of the field back there. He was
Turn 2.
still coming in.
Something on
Jason
turn.
Morrison is
Right
there,
over there, he spun around.
and I can't really.
Oh,
see
backstretch. He said turn 2.
AJ Walters in the 22 appeared to be the one that went around.
Oh, there's two of them
So
around.
there's got to be some wrinkled sheet metal out there right now.
Oh, yeah. There he is.
Mike
One there by the
White's
Rock
one
Auto
was
side
there.
and the other there.
Yeah, and then there's one where the truck is.
51 going to the hot pit. Dennis Johnson is going to the hot pit. Yellow off for Yessi in the back.
Okay, this is interesting. They get loose off of that turn there. He jumps off the ramp. Patrick, you called this earlier, and apparently so did this guy. I mean,
Going behind the wall.
oh man. One behind the wall, just look at that. And, you know, that kid's right, look, it's missing a chunk there. And I think they destroyed it even further.
No, I think he screwed his car more than the wall.
Yeah.
Well, no doubt, but either way, the wall's worse than earlier. My God.
I didn't see her go by.
Poor little Impala.
I didn't see her go by. I was like, oh God.
So they have about 7 to go. And basically they had a couple people spin out, you know, because of flat tires. So you just get too loose, hit the wall. They had one over in turn 2 over there that just happened. And then they had one right over there in turn 1. Now, I'm just gonna wait for them to get back, but they had a pretty good green flag run. About 7 laps, I want to say, maybe 7. They're coming back, 1 to go to green. They actually don't count the laps under caution, and if they don't make it back to the start-finish line after the restart, the lap doesn't count. Basically, the green flag waves and then they count it. So like green flag, that's not lap 1 until you cross the line. That's when they say the lap's complete and they say that's lap 1. So they only have the laps completed. So technically this is lap 14 until they come back around, and they don't stop until that board says 20. And the board's actually right over there. Apparently I had my camera aimed wrong. It's right over there. Okay, so right off the bat after the green flag, the big one comes through. They have like 4 or 5 cars there, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars there. 5, 6 cars, I think. Just a lot of slamming and banging there.
Any heavy contact, Norm Oil's driving away. Ivan Joslin is driving
It's better to show you the ones that are not involved. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I know she got over there. She's trying to get through it.
That's not too bad though. Oh, see, it's bad when you know engine stuff. It's like you can literally tell if that car over there, the black and white one, has a 350.
Can't tell you who that
It sounds just like the Corvette and the Z70 and the Z80 or Z28 actually. God, I cannot speak. Ah, there's a 7-Eleven car.
Thank you. Come again.
So it looks like pretty much looks like everybody's going to get back.
Yep,
And,
pretty
drop
much.
into the back of the field.
We got him! He got him out of nowhere! Oh man, you lost, buddy.
What's this? Win number 6 for Kenny Gates.
Yeah, he's got it.
Win number 2. Wilder, big move by Wilder.
Here we go with the white flag. Let's see what happens. It's gonna be the 24 right there. 44. He's dancing again. This is URC now. First time since 05 they've been here. I'm going for the 1HD. I like him. And then they have Miss URC in the back of their pace truck, as well as another woman, probably the other Miss URC.
No, that's Josh, but he's in.
There she is. Like I said earlier, she looks a lot like our friend Anna. Man out there, the 1HD has won it. He's gonna come around right there out of turn 4. And here he be. I can finally talk again. Yeah! I think we think he's from around here because he has a local sponsor, Adirondack something or other.
Corey Sparks picking up the.
He's good. I liked him at Albany-Saratoga. I like him here.
Hometown boy. Picking
Yeah!
up Adirondack Harley Davidson.
So we're in Pat's Jeep on the way home. My God, look how late it is.
In 1 mile, take exit 25.
Shut up. We're going to 24.
890.
We're going to 24. Shut up. We have both GPSs going so we can get to mine. And, you know, it's like a comfort thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Me, I only do it every now and again until I get a little more used to it, but for the most part, I think next time I go to Fonda, I won't even need a GPS.
Well, I mean, like, you know, just having that on, though, even though we're going mainly off mine. Yeah, well, he's too tired to answer. He hasn't even eaten his McDonald's yet. We've got some McDonald's.
Hey, how about you do that?
We got some McDonald's food, as you can see there. Best part of the night, dude. What was it?
I think everything in whole was good. But
Yeah.
I want to say that a couple of the different.
I would say for me, it would be the last race of the night, because that was pretty good.
Yeah.
With the 1D car, hometown kid winning it.
Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And you know, I kind of mentioned it off camera how I pointed out how Miss URC was handing out the little frisbees for when the URC cars go out, and then all of a sudden it's like she vanished into thin air, and then that's why she's on the truck. Honestly, at one point, both of us thought she took her sash off and blended into the crowd. But anyway, the 1D car winning the sprint is probably the good part. And also, you know, there weren't that many crashes, but that actually, I don't mind that. I like how the stands are further away, like, you know, so you're not covered in dirt, like if you go to Albany-Saratoga. I do recommend bringing, like, something to sit on, though, if you don't like sitting on wood and you have to keep getting up every 10-20 minutes so you feel comfortable, like I did. But still, that's pretty much what it is for you, right? Same thing, pretty much.
The one wreck they had at the very beginning with those sprints during practice, that was a brutal wreck.
Oh my gosh, yes, I know. But they made it out, and they raced again. The 307 car, I think it was.
Yeah.
The red and black one, but still.
Stock, or pure stock, had a hell of a wreck too. He went up on the guardrail.
I know, and the kid next to us, he goes there every week. He was like, he actually said the same thing happened last week too.
Yeah.
To a different car.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, as annoying as he was, he's a pretty good kid. You know, talking with him for a little bit.
Yeah.
Keep left to I-90 East.
Yeah. Then I know it's like people are really starting to figure out now, if you're watching the video, if I haven't cut this part out, how you're more awake than I am.
Yeah.
And yet I usually stay up late. Yeah. And I actually haven't had to switch cameras or batteries or anything this time around, which is actually pretty nice. Finally tuned up how to shoot auto races and take pictures too. Well, anyway, we gotta get some sleep. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching and everything. And
Shut up, you're ruining it.
And then, you know, like, I said it off camera, but, you know, if anything, I do have to point out, Patrick offered me the trip out and everything, and he's driving, and, you know, dude, I appreciate it, you know, because I'm in a little bit of a rut personally right now. I'm not going to explain it on camera for obvious reasons, but, you know, I do appreciate the thought, and, you know, we get to hang out one more time before you head up to Plattsburgh.
Oh,
Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks again, bud.
Keep left to I-90 East.
That's pretty much it. We're gonna go home. We're gonna get some sleep. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay strong, aim high, keep dreaming. Catch you later.
See ya.